Okay, so this is part 3 of the Darumayama cycling route here. This might be the least exciting part, but I think it's a significant part of the whole route. It's about 7.4 kilometers long and has significant elevation gain of 353 meters over that distance. And you check out the max grade there, 17.5%. So it's pretty steep in different segments there. And the fun part of this segment is there's a little bit of gravel, lots of paved, narrow roads that run along the golf course. So you can see humans in their element, doing what humans do. I said that I only met one person along this whole route, but I did see a few humans doing what, they like to do on the golf course, hitting balls with sticks. So that makes it a little bit fun. And I do show, there is that one part where I go into this dead end place. That's a campsite called Camp Bean. I'll be doing a little bike packing there next month. I just wanted to check it out before I went out there. So that's part 3. I tried to make a reservation at this place yesterday, but I didn't get any response. So I'm gonna go see what's going on with this place. Camp Bean. Bean as in the zoo in Izu. Mame. Nothing like having to retrace a hill that's 15% grade. Mama Lucia, does that mean something? I don't know. Mama Lucia, what is that? Who says that? Guy Herva. Pretzels in a baggie. Elvoir. Farquhar. A little bit more stone. In the event that aliens come to Earth and are slightly more evolved than humans, but still feel the need to inspect humans and use us for their own devices, I think that they would most likely take a few of us back to their home planet for exhibition. They may decide that the best way to display us is through the very way that humans display animals, the zoo. Putting humans in zoos would show aliens exactly the mindset of humans, which is to separate, preserve, and enjoy species that are quite different from their own. Now, the question might be, what exactly would that look like? And to me, the answer is the golf course. They're well manicured, with beautiful grass lawns and pruned trees. The golf course gives humans an activity to do that even balding, middle-aged, pre-diabetic males and females could do while interacting with other specimens. Hitting balls with sticks into tiny holes is everybody's jam, or at least that's what I think. The alien children would marvel at the way in which humans continue to play a game that gets them no closer to understanding who they truly are, but simply occupies their time. You see, the alien children, they think of heady stuff all the time. And of course, for the humans, their plight would be quite clear in their eyes. They would never find love or create anything. They would only romanticize that the ball finding the hole had left this world for a moment, and they could live vicariously through those inanimate objects. Upon further inspection, they would see that the ball was still linked to their mortal coil. And again, they would pace the course like a tiger in a zoo, moping about in a cage, staring at the beings who seemed to be momentarily interested and then disinterested in their pastime. I would imagine, though, that something resembling a petting zoo would also be involved, for the children. Because, kids love going to zoos. I'm sure that alien kids like going to zoos as well. This would take the form of a shopping mall. The humans would be herded into a space slightly resembling a scaled-down Walmart filled with objects of no intrinsic value. Upon instruction, the humans would choose one so-called product and bring it to the register staffed by a giddy alien child who was previously instructed on the concept of economic systems and the role of money. A hollow transaction would take place and the humans would be ordered back to the golf course. The children would also have a stamp rally of human emotions: happiness, excitement, surprise, envy. Each emotion would be stamped on a card until all the emotions were captured. Some of the older children would notice the ironic smile, coming from like a Western type of human, which would make them very, very happy. They would learn that irony makes humans feel clever, but escaping them would be the inner turmoil plaguing the humans. Nothing to live for but the slight glimmer of memory when people laughed at their intellect or enjoyed their company. A time when sarcasm meant something. But then again, did it mean anything at all? Trapped in a zoo, some humans would realize the base ego-driven nature of sarcasm and note to themselves that given the chance, they would try to be more genuine and try to treat others more fairly. Sarcastic tones are too easy and cause too much enmity. These zoos would make some alien children obsessed with humans, and they would sneak onto the golf course to truly understand what it was to be human. Hitting the ball into the hole, they would never see the world the same again. The golf course, they would say, is the only true freedom in this world. These strangers to their own culture would be outcasted and made fun of, but they would opine to themselves that they were the true anthropologists of the solar system. But alas, they would never see an authentic society on Earth, and they would have to be resigned to the fact that their existence would be confined to the paltry analysis of humans on golf courses and makeshift shopping malls.
Some people say a man's made of mud, but a poor man's made of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skins and bones, and a mind that's weak and the body that's strong. You know, 60 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. So people, don't you call me, I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I walked to the mill and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw piles hollered, well, bless my soul. You loaded 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. So people, don't you call me, I can go. I owe my
soul to the company store.
Some balls instead.
Well, I was born one morning when it's drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my second names. I was raised in a canebrake by an old mama line. No high-toned woman makes me walk the line. You know it's 60 tons, what did you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. To be an ocean pony, I can go. I owe my soul to the company store. But if you see me coming, you better step aside. A lot of folks did that. A lot of folks died. I got a fistful of iron, a fistful of steel. If the right one won't get you, the other one will. Cause you loaded, you loaded, you loaded, you loaded 16 tons. And what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. To be an ocean pony, I can go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Nearly back. Amazing. すごいな。何これ。すごい、見たことないんだ。What in God's name is that? I've never seen anything like that. There's also some interesting flowers here I've never seen before. Whoa. Oh, pretty cool. Oh, that's a nice vantage point.
This temple was founded by Kobo Daishi, the man who brought Buddhism to Japan. You'll see a little bit later that there's a likeness of him at the base of the waterfall, and this depicts him in deep meditation, trying to fight off the demons in the area causing havoc. He was able to write a sutra and then send it up into the sky, thus sealing them away from the world.
Another day older and deeper in debt. To be the